Hello and welcome to today's stream, or VOD if you're watching it later. But today I'm gonna do a frame study of 1994 The Lion King. The scene when Sisu searching for Scar and asking him why he wasn't at the ceremony when Simba was like, "Whoa, look, a new cub has come, the new king." To be honest, I can understand Scar why he did not show up. Because I wouldn't either when I want to be the king, you know? So I'm an all Scar supporter here. So yeah, as you can see, I have already done the sketch for the scene. And also, as you can see, because you can see the reference on the pure ref on the side, on the left side of the screen, that I have changed it up a little bit, actually, to make it more me and not just completely copy the scene that we're working on. I always do this because it's fun and it gives me a challenge too. So we're gonna change the overall color for the sketch. You can see the base sketch is pretty much like this before I map out everything. And then I move on and do another sketch, more refined sketch on what's going on. And the next step is thinking. Before I did a sketch, then I did a better sketch and another sketch, and then did the inking. Too many steps, okay? I got bored pretty fast. But if you do something like a base sketch, then work on what all the details is gonna be like, the clothes and stuff if you're working on a figure drawing or something. And then start with the inking. At least that's how I do it. I really hope you hear me loud and clear. And we're gonna start. Woo! Woo! And you can see we are also in Clip Studio Paint today, and we're gonna keep working in this application today for the whole scene. So, how's everyone's Tuesday going? Or Thursday? Did you say Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry. How's your Thursday going today? Because our Thursday have been awful. It's been raining all day long. And to be honest, that's just ugh. Every time I go out with my dog, it's raining. And he hates the rain. I changed up the stream a little bit since last time. Lower the bitrate that the YouTube studio was asking me to do. To a lower one, I had like 10k. But it's like, nah, you don't need that much. So lower it down to like 6, I think I took. Boom, boom. Can see I missed a little bit here. Of his mane. So adding that today. The sketch is not always like perfect, you know. You can always change it up even if you're having the sketch. Don't have to do it just like the sketch. And to be honest, it won't be perfect, the sketch, I mean the inking part either, but that's not the point. The point is just the frame study, to like try to recreate what you see. And maybe even make it better than what you see. I didn't do much of frame studies before. I don't know why though. But there is a workout on Schoolsim about frames. A frame a day is called. And that kind of gave me inspiration. I have not done the workout myself. I've been thinking to do it. But it's a kind of nice concept when you don't know what to draw. You can just pick your favorite scene from your favorite movie and draw it. You will learn from it, you know? What kind of colors it has and such like that. The Lion King from 1994 is probably my favorite Disney movie of all time. And Scar is my favorite. I even have a stuffed animal that I bought on Disney Store in Denmark a few years back. I was like, saw it, yeah, Mom, I need that one. And she bought it to me because she liked it too. That's the good thing about parents. If they like the stuff you're pointing at, they like a 90% chance of buying it for you. And it says like exclusive on the paw. So I think it was not something they do sell a lot of, you know. Not that they will have it like all the time, you know. Because I have Olaf too from there. And under his snow body it kind of says original. So I take that more as, okay, they have that more. When I bought Scar, they had the hyenas too, and I wanted them too, but they cost like 500, what was it, 500 something Danish kroners, and that's like a few, like, how much can it be, like 600, 700 in Swedish, like 70 euro or something like that. What's your favorite Disney movie or character from The Lion King? If you have any, of course. I kinda miss the 2D animation from Disney. I'm so tired of all the 3D stuff right now. It's the only thing they do. I mean, come on, yeah, we know you can do 3D. Go back to 2D and see what you can create now. I really miss it. That's why the movie Klaus on Netflix is a favorite of mine, because they are using 2D. What more did I watch recently that still do, that has 2D elements? I think Arcane from the League of Legends show, also Netflix, is using the elements from 2D in there. Otherwise, it's like only 3D. I think the new Disney movie though, Wish, I think it's called, we have like 2D backgrounds. Sure, the new Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse, has like maybe not like real 2D, I'm not sure, but they add a lot of comic stuff in it, and that's why it's so popular. It's different, and we like different, right? Now Scar is done. Yay! Let's save so it doesn't crash on us and we have to redo everything. That's like the worst. It has happened like once or twice. Maybe a few times, okay? But that's in like Affinity Photo. But luckily that's kind of save in autosave in a weird way. So I didn't have to do like redo everything. Nej, vad gör jag nu? Nej. Så. It's a good thing they have simplified the wings because I can go overboard with feathers. And they are many. I recently did a course about birds or birds of prey on Aaron Blaze website, Creation Art Teacher. And the fun thing, he did work on this movie. He created young Nala. That's pretty cool, right? And he creates so beautiful artworks, okay? It's so... love it. There we have him. Done already. Look at this, we getting somewhere. Now just the background. We're gonna merge these two layers. Characters, line work. So we know what it was. Then we make a new one. And we just gonna make it a little bit better. Hopefully. Just doing a bit of line work. Mostly you do, when it comes to line work, is you add a thicker line when it meets another line. Like here, this example. This one should be a little thicker to indicate it's above, you know? Same with here. Sometimes it doesn't really work though. The best is like start higher up and then like press more when you get closer and then loosening up when you passed. Do a little bit of cleanup too, so easier to add the colors. Because we can do that. Let's see how it looks. I did a new layer because of this. This is without, now it's on. Without, on. You see, it doesn't do much. But it's there, you know. Then we merge it down. Make a new layer behind. Take the magic wand. Choose the inking layer and then press outside. And then it makes a selection for you. Go into selection, invert. And then we deselect areas that they missed. Pretty much it, right? Yes. Then you go back to that new layer. Then you have choose like some color that you will have to work with. I choose these orange colors because Scar is mostly covered by that. And then deselect. Now we have done the characters and they are separate from the background. Base colors. And because of that, I'm gonna grab some new water because it's empty. Be right back. And I'm back. Took a little bit longer because I grabbed chocolate, Lind Excellence mint, and then I checked on Keely, my dog. Be right back. So, boom. Okay, now it's all about the background. And we're gonna do that a little bit different. In a technique that I learned in a course on 21 Draws about landscape. So we're gonna use his own brushes from that course, Phil's You. And then we're gonna, it's a reddish colors, it's in a cave. This scene is a little bit interesting because he's in a cave. You can see that the light is coming in a little bit. So we're gonna play a bit with that because these areas is just reflection of that light. So we will see how I turn that into this. But we start with the ground. Ground zero. And we make that under. Oh, I never took down the opacity on the sketch. Weird. I always do that. But not this time. Like that. Now we separate everything a little bit. Make it a little bit lighter and a little more reddish. The thing is, we're gonna cover everything. We cover everything from start. Then you will see what I'm gonna do, because I'm not done that kind of stuff myself yet. And we turn it behind, so you can. So, now we make that a little bit darker and indicate the lines yourself. We turn it off just to see. It works, it works, it works. The thing is, we might need that crap. We go back there and erase. It was not good when it was below. Go back and then we start making these lines. I'm still exploring when it comes to landscape backgrounds and stuff like that. But I'm gotten better because of that course and a workout on School Sim again with Nathan Fox. "30 Days of landscape painting. I did a video about that, if you want to see that kind of stuff. We go back to this one, take that color, and then we go darker to indicate this stuff in the floor too. So, this is how it looks now. To be honest, when it comes to landscape or background, I kind of try to put less effort in that. I want the characters to stand out of the background, so I put more effort in the coloring process because of that. You will see it. You will see it in time when we get there. Okay, now we lay a new layer and then we make a clipping mask. Now we just need to find the right colors on that one though. Going to edit on you. No, we're not gonna do that. We make it alpha lock and do filler. Take that color. It's like darker one. Maybe too dark? Maybe too light? Take that. Take a new brush. And then just do little so. Okay, now go back to pen, key pen, do the main. It's black, but we don't do blacks. I never do black and white anymore. Okay, white for highlights, right? But it's a different story. But I never do completely black anymore, because that's not good. It's not beautiful because you can't work with it. Because black is black. Black is black. So if you want something darker, it doesn't work. Because it's already black. And we don't want that. So that's why I don't use completely. I always add some kind of color in it, in the gray area. need to stretch a little bit. Oh. Cracking my back a little bit. I do have a standing desk now, because when I moved I bought a new desk. I didn't like the one I had at home at my parents. And because I moved, I took my chance to buy something new. But I rarely stand up. I don't understand why. But maybe one day I will start doing that. It's not good to sit down all day, every day, you know? So why did I choose this scene of everything? Because I think it was last weekend I was watching a stream who is playing Guild Wars right now on stream. And we just got into talking about this movie, you know? And because in Swedish, a guy named Richard Wolff is voicing Scar, and he sounds so similar to Jeremy Irons. I mean, they like copy of each other, pretty much. And for many years ago, during the Melodifestivalen, the Swedish version of Eurovision Song Contest, he was in one of the contests. And I remember this so well because I was home alone, my parents was away, and I was watching it, and the leader of the program walks up to him and say like, oh, he has so many albums and blah blah blah, and then like, but I don't care about that, because he was the voice of Scar. And then he said, I killed Mufasa in the microphone. And I got chills. And every time I watch that video, I still get chills. It's so, but today he's gone. He died a few years ago, sadly. I think it was cancer, I'm not sure. But yeah. And on that way, I just, this scene, I want to draw a scene from The Lion King with Scar, and I just choose this one. Sorry about that. make a new layer. We take that to start with to see how it looks. Started to look like scar. Okay, we're gonna make something here. Så. Then we go back, take that one. Now I saw some error here, so we go back to the black and then take a razor head. If you're saying My Hero Academia, you know what I'm just reference to. So there. Scar is looking scary. Don't you agree? Make a new layer. He has like yellow eyes. So make them yellow. And then he had green. Ooh. So they stand out a little bit so it doesn't like look like the fur. We don't want that. The little rat that he's caught. No, that's too bright. We don't want attention on the tail of the rat. We need to blend in. Otherwise, the scar is done. Now we need to move over to Susu. Make a new layer. He's more blue. Purple. No, he's like purplish, bluish kind of color. So we're gonna start with that. Take that, make a new. It's more like warm, but it doesn't get warm. Okay, it does work. The thing is, when you take a warm color in the gray area, it becomes cool, and if you take a cool color in the gray area, it becomes warm. So we go back to the cool colors. We can take that color. We go back to the other. Hi. So make a new layer again. Hit speak. And feet. Now we have a hair. Take this one. Go in to that brush. Darker. Så. Nej, fel. Så. And there we have the zoo. Now we can merge it all into one base color. And then we save. Look at that. Now we have like all the base colors pretty much set. Pretty much. We're gonna go back to the background a little bit and lock it. Take this color and then like that. And then we do a little bit like that. Same with this one. So there. To make it a little bit of variation in the colors. Now the boring part, the flag coloring is like the worst boring part there is. But you know, I need to go and take some meds before I forget. I always forget it otherwise. So, okay, that BRB is like the worst color there is right now. BRB. So, be right back. So there, did you stretch? I hope you did. You may be wondering if I'm running Clip Studio Pro version 2, but no, I'm still on version 1. And I'm not paying extra to get updates. I would pay the extra for upgrade to version 2, but that means I should have all the updates too. The subscription and the battle pass, the update pass is just scam. Especially the update pass, because it says that you're paying for a year and you get all the updates. Yay, sounds so great. But the thing is, if you stop paying, you revert back to 0. Just like a regular subscription does. If they done it right, that update pass could have been so much more that you pay for it, and when you stop paying for it, you stay on that version you at. You know, 2.9 point whatever, you know? But no. And recently, they did a little bit of bigger update for it. But apparently, even the stability improvements for the app that should be free for everyone that has that version is behind a paywall. And that just made me so angry. And they said like, oh, we're gonna support version 8 for many years. First they say like when the third version comes out, but then they had to revert back. But we haven't had a single improvement update since January, and macOS big update is around the corner, and nothing. I did email today and asked about it. Let me see if I have got an answer yet, but I don't think so. No, I didn't have any. But if I get an answer on that question, I will update you on that. And now when I checked my email, I saw Substack had these ask question, give advice kind of threads on Substack, and I always miss them. They always on the time when I'm like out with my dog. But because of Substack, I do have a newsletter that I release. I did release weekly now during July, but it kind of burnt me out. So I am back on bi-weekly updates on my newsletter, where you will write about my art journey to become a freelance artist with ADHD, ASD and mental health problems. I will give you advice what I am learn through the years about different stuff, and you can give advice what you have learned through the years too. Also, I give book recommendation for artists, and I show my new artwork first on that newsletter every time. I also is writing short stories about my original characters. And one is coming out this Sunday, if you are interested in that. And I'm coming with a new one pretty soon, because I have kind of updated my little bit stories. Because first I was like drawing a scene like this and told a story about it. But then I started to think like, comics, manga, webtoons and all that, people like those. So I thought, why can't I make one? So I came up with a really cool idea to make one page with like a comic manga layout to create a story, and then write a little bit extra about that frames, and then tell about why I did that artwork. So I even sat down today in my sketchbook to sketch out like different layouts that I will do in Affinity Designer to create assets that might come out on sale later this year. We will see how much I create about that, but I'm liking it, and I'm already I already done a sketch for my next story for another of my characters. So if you're interested in hearing more about my characters and stuff like that, my newsletter is the place to go. So now come the fun part, the shading. How are we gonna do it? That's the question. We could do that and that. And that. And then just do that and go multiply. Could do that. We could do that. But then we do like this. We erase. Parts where it does not. I really do this kind of process. You see here now in the hair here that because it's not completely black, it merged with the multiply, and you can erase, and you see the difference. Cool, huh? The thing is, here also we can add extra. So we're gonna, no, we don't have to lock it because this already like that, and then we take that up Q brush. I wonder how it will look if I do like, no, yeah, där, så här. Oh, herregud. Duplicate and bias. Okay, that doesn't work for my style. Not at all. Okay, back. Just do this to make a little bit more dark in some areas. And because it's a watercolor brush, it kind of melts in. And we want that in the furthest away area, you know? If I take that up a little bit. Bra. Så, där. Do the same thing on Sasu. Nej. Så där. Okay, we're gonna move to... The thing is, we're gonna make this one, grab that one, move back, and then we're gonna do the same for these places. Multiply. Make some areas even darker. Where he touches the ground. Here we start with a new one. Take a branch. Orange. Make it overlay. Oj, nej. So we see where the light is coming from. Now we do new layer. Take this one again, so we can take the right colors and turn it back. And then we fill. Make it like that, but this time we make a new layer on top with multiply. Four. You know what? Wrong. Brush. Take that one. Now we take den kanske? Nej, vi tar den där main. Det är bättre. To add all the darkest areas. For this place. You know what? We wait for that place. Now we take that hard texture hard brush and add it like here. Like indicate that it's dark, but not super dark. Then we take new layer, take that color here, make it a little bit different, bright. Maybe not the best brush for this, maybe. Take that one. Oh herregud, för mig. Nej, vi gör så här. Vi går in på den overlay, normal. Take that. Go back to normal. Take this. Then we take a brush. Lock this. Make it big. It doesn't happen anything. Why? Why it doesn't happen? Maybe we can take... No. Soft light. No. Hard light. No. We do this. It didn't look good in overlay at all. Go into main there and we make a new layer on top of our characters and then take that color again to paint in the light coming. From that. Maybe we do the multiply is a little bit strong, it feels like, compared to everything else. So we lower it down to 70%. Much better. It's kinda, when it was full strength, it kinda blended into the background. Back to that one and erase a little bit. That kind of overlapped a little bit too much. My stream is still on like only 3% of CPU's usage, and that's awesome because as you can see when I'm drawing, there's no lag. No lag at all. And we love that. Okay, that's the best thing. Love it. So I wonder how it will work if I add like a camera. I do want a camera. I've been thinking of getting Elgato's camera. I do have Elgato in the mic. I like in their stuff. Nay. Nay. Okay. What's up, Fox? How are you doing? I want that reflecting light. Perfect. Varför vart det inte rätt färg? Så. Oh no, that's not good. Can you save it? Like rebuild it to something? Gosh, that sucks. Beds are not cheap. I really hope you can save it somehow. Okay. But even foxes need a good bed to sleep in. Otherwise, how should you have all your energy from? You need to sleep, right? And only good night sleeps gives you that energy. Am I right? Need to do the same on Sasu. Oj, jäklar. I'm not in clipping mask for this. I just notice. I see why I have white nail polish. Oh, dude. Man. Well, if you gain energy, you like to play around, you know, explore, and that might help with the weight, you know. Who knows? That might be too much on the beak. Oh no, my phone is calling. Sorry about that. My phone was calling. My mom called, saying goodnight. Something the floorboards crack and lift up. Leave print. Well, footprints. To be honest, fox footprints are very cute. And the second, it's not good to like show where you went, you know? It's good as it's not snow, at least now, if you're not living like in certain parts of our planet. But footprints, I see those footprints after my dog lately because of the rain that we're having here right now. Nice. Oi, sparkle brush. No. We don't want a sparkle brush. What's going on? Okay, that's maybe take a little bit darker so you can still see the lines. Take the close too. Adding these lines is pretty fun. It's make the drawing become like new. Becoming a new painting altogether. But I'm not doing it in the hair because I don't want it or need it in the hair. Now we go to Suzu. Do the same thing on him. Do the beak too in different color. And the feet. I did learn something new in a course, once again, on 21 Draws about shading. It's a very good course, I recommend it a lot. It's short and she gives a lot of info. And I'm liking it. So we're gonna take this base colors, duplicate it, move it above everything else, and then we take like this color and we change to the G pen. Boom! Now, oh, it was already awful. Good. Now we take that orange, actually. We want to add that light. Adding it in more places this time, because this will just indicate the time of day. So we take it in multiply. You see now it's super dark. Can have it in overlay too, but I don't know. I think it looks weird though. Maybe. But you lower it in the opacity. Maybe that overlay works better to make it stand out a little bit from the background, actually. I think it should 5. It does. I think I keep it in overlay. That's a cool thing about the layer modes. You can experiment and just see what works and what's not working, you know? I was thinking of something, and that is the highlights. I know it shouldn't have any highlights in this area at all, but I kind of want one. Not many. Just a few. Then we make he's making a little bit here. Let's just make it nose are like wet. Feels like I'm done with this frame study, actually. Took a while to do the inking and the colors and flat colors and blah blah blah. But we made it. And no, it doesn't look completely like the actually frame. But that's the point that I'm making, at least, is that I want to explore and make it a little bit of my own. I mean, in this frame you don't see the tail, and I feel like, why not? I know the tail is behind him, but I felt like, why not make it in front of him instead? So I did that. And it kinda looks good. Makes me wonder why they didn't do it in the movie itself. Oh my, Stream Elements wakes up now? Now? Why? All the timers in Stream Elements is set that this should turn on much earlier, but okay. But as of now, I don't have anything more to add on this dude. Or maybe I have, actually. Take the white. I kind of like to take a white and just add like a little bit of texture from the hair and how it flows. Makes it a bit more alive, if you ask me. And you did ask me. That kinda looks better, to be honest. That white in the hair makes it like more like, oh, you see that it's hair. It's a mane. Powerful mane of a lion. Without it, it kinda looks meh. Cool, huh? There is people out there that makes a complete the same kind of frame study. I have no idea how they do it, to be honest. But this is how I do it, and I hope you enjoyed everything. All the social media links and newsletters and everything is down below. If you want to keep track on all my streams, best place is to either subscribe or join the Discord community, where I post every time I go live. But other than that, I have nothing more to say, more than I wish you all a very great evening, night or day, wherever you're living in this world. But for me, it's like 11 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna ask my dog if he wants to go out or not in the rain, and he hates the rain, so we will see about that. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Peace out.